How are you guys? Hope you're having a fantastic day. And I'm going to shine some light into all of this online lead generation craze that's going on, especially in the real estate industry. I want you guys to have the most up to date and real information about what's really up in the online lead generation world in the real estate industry, because it is a game and the rules change all the time. The people changing the rules are consumers. Facebook changing their algorithms, and everybody else that's running ads, your competitors, in other words. So things change all the time with online real estate lead generation, and you need to be changing and adjusting and testing all the time. And I want to always share with you my results, what we're doing, what's working, what's not, so that you don't have to make the same mistakes that we've made and we continue to make every single day, and you don't spend thousands and tens of thousands of dollars testing all this dumb stuff. I'm gonna take you from zero to hero, from 1 to 100, and get you there immediately, so that you don't have to waste your time or money with all this other bullshit out there. The reality is that online leads are a different animal. Why are they a different animal, David? It's just completely a different animal. We all want leads coming in on autopilot so that we can live the life that we want to live, because that's why we chose to be entrepreneurs or business owners or self-employed. Any way you want to look at it, that's the reason we chose this industry. At least one of the reasons we chose this industry is because we wanted more time for ourselves, more freedom, more flexibility, time to go on vacation with our family, spend time with those that we love. That's one of the reasons we did it. That's one of the reasons why we're here. And one of the ways that you can get there is by generating leads on autopilot for as cheap as possible in order to give you the life that you enjoy. Nowadays, I generate leads for our team. I still close transactions on a daily basis. I talk to less and less people every day because I'm handing out more leads to my to the guys that work with me, to our team. But nonetheless, I still call leads, I still generate leads, I still close transactions every single day. And I wanted to give you the insight of online lead generation, because the reality is that it is a game. It's a different animal, and you need to understand the game. And you need to understand that you're not gonna go from zero to hero overnight. I'm here to help you get there and help you generate and get leads into your pipeline. But now closing the transaction is a different story, and sometimes it's the man and not the machine. I'm going to help you set up the machine to bring in 50, 100, 200 leads a month. Now it's up to the man, you out there, in order to take that lead and do something with it. Do something with it. And number two, not take these leads for granted. What's going on right now is that we're generating so many leads that some of our team members are also taking some of these leads for granted. Every lead is gold. Every lead is gold, and you need to treat every lead the same. You need to touch them several different times when you bring them in. You need to call them, you need to text them, you need to email them, and you need to do it for a series of at least 2 or 3 days in order to try to really see if it's a true lead or not. Not just say, oh, that was a dud, or it wasn't a dud. You need to continue to nurture and to touch these leads, and even if they are technically, in your opinion, a dud, put them onto an auto campaign, auto text, auto email campaign, or both, so that you can continue touching them, stay top of mind, and if they ever do become interested in selling or buying their home, or they know somebody around them, you are right there, right in front of their face, every 3 days, every week and a half, every 2 weeks, whatever it may be, on that auto system without you having to do anything. And then you start generating more leads on demand from previous dud leads. The reality is that when you generate leads online, once again, it's totally different ballpark. So we're generating hundreds of leads for ourselves, and we're generating hundreds of leads for other agents and teams across the country. What happens is this: if we generate you 100 leads in a month and you get 2 transactions, is that a good situation? Yes. Does that mean you had to make possibly 100 phone calls? Yes. Does that mean you possibly had to call these people 2 or 3 times and it wasn't 100 phone calls, it was 300 phone calls? Yes. Does that mean you had to send out at least 300 to 500 text message? Yes. Does that mean you need to send out 300 to 600 emails? Yes. Are there ways to automate this? Yes, right? But just because you're getting a good quality lead in or you're getting a lead in, it doesn't mean that lead's going to turn into anything. You also have to work on your own personal skills in order to make sure you take that lead, you're able to convert that lead and turn it into a transaction which turns into dollars in your pocket at the end of the day. It's very important. A lot of people don't understand that side of it as well. And it doesn't matter if in 30 days I generate 100 leads and not a single transaction came from there. And then in 2 months, in 60 days, we generate another 100 leads. So now you have 200 leads and you don't generate a single transaction. What that means is that now you're nurturing 200 different people or leads. And then in the third month, you generate another 100 leads and you're nurturing 300 people now, and you possibly only get one single transaction. Did it make sense or did not make sense? Of course it made sense. Of course ROI worked out at the end of 3 months. It is very important that you don't expect to see results today or tomorrow other than leads coming in. Converting them can sometimes take a period of time, and sometimes, or most of the time, or a lot of the time, relies on you being a real closer. So you need to make sure that you're not only generating leads, but that your follow-up is king, and that you continue to follow up, and that these leads that you're getting in, you're nurturing over a long period of time. So if in 12 months, you get 100 leads a month, that's 1,200 leads in a year. Do you think that month 13, you will get several transactions from nurturing 1,200 leads? The answer is yes. Yes, yes, yes. So you can't see this as a short-term, get-rich-quick scheme. You have to look at it as a longer-term investment. Am I saying that you're not going to get transactions from these online leads today or tomorrow and make them happen and turn them into dollars and cents? No, I'm saying you probably will. But what I'm saying is that don't expect that. What I'm saying is to work every lead the same. What I'm saying is that you need to nurture your leads as if they were your only lead that you had. You need to take care of these leads, nurture them, look at the longer run, and make sure that you execute. It's like planting a flower. You put the seed in the dirt, and every day you go out there. Well, I'm gonna make the example as planting weed, because in California it's legal now, right? You plant a seed and you're nurturing it every single day. And am I being silly? Yes, I am. But when I'm being silly, a lot of you guys understand better what we're talking about. And it's very important that we're able to keep your attention span long enough in order to help you understand these things, in order to make you the most effective real closer that you could be. And getting leads is one of the things. Nurturing and following up is the second thing. And number 3, you need to be a real closer. What does being a real closer mean? Being a real closer is daily feeding this guy here. Daily feeding this guy here. How do you feed this guy? You know your market. You go out there, you look at properties, you go out there, you see exactly what's going on in the world of real estate in your local community so that you are the go-to expert in your area. What is feeding this? Scripting, reading books, sales books, knowledge, scripting every day, going over things in your head, talking to coworkers and scripting together, role playing. That's what I'm talking about. Guys, go out there, smash it, generate leads, create follow-up plans, execute, and be a real closer. Thank you guys so much for being part of the group. We really, really appreciate it. And I hope that you go out there and you smash it today.